Morning, afternoon. Welcome back to our Scottish Highland adventures, where we're going to continue the why did I decide to purchase Scottish Highland cattle. The final reason, which is going to start the video, is because of the tender, tasty beef that they produce. Yep, they don't have to grow the big strip of fat across their back to go into the marbling because of all the hair they have. They don't have that line of fat. It all goes into the marbling as they grow, so you can finish them a whole lot easier than you can most any other breed, and that is the number one reason I finally decided to get them. The other reasons, well, here you go. Do a little tilling, plant some grass before the rain gets here. Fix my ruts. That looks a little better, a little smoother. A lot smoother. So, another reason to get Highland cattle: their amazing mothering ability. I have been very impressed, especially since I have a lot of heifers, and how naturally they just take care of their babies. It is amazing. And the fact that they all take care of each other's babies. Now, I know it's kind of common in cow herds. You always have a babysitter. But if you watch the Highlands, it's a little different. But yeah, their amazing mothering ability is another good reason. Low birth weights. They do have low birth weights. I've had to pull one calf so far, knock on wood. That was out of a young crossbred heifer. She probably was bred too young. That's it. I have not had to pull any others, and most of my calves that have been born in the last year and a half have all come out of first-time heifers. So that's definitely a plus. So one of the reasons I chose them is because of their gentle nature. And except for when they're fighting amongst themselves over the food, they're very gentle. Even the new ones that I get, you know, you have your typical, I don't want to go in the trailer, but they're very docile group of animals. Very easy to work. Just got to watch out for the horns. That's it. Just be aware they're there. They don't try to hurt you with them, but they can accidentally. Another reason is their ability to forage or browse. They're kind of like deer. They'll eat grass. They'll go in and eat leaves off trees. They love eating leaves off trees. And they can take that low quality forage and turn it into some of the most tender and best tasting meat there is. If you haven't tried any, you need to try some. There's several places that sell them. Y'all leave Ross alone. Y'all got him cornered. Go save my baby. All right, Ross, turn around and go the other way. Not that way, not that way. Go that way. There you go. Good job. So, another reason is their heritage breed, which is just awesome. There's not a whole lot has changed with full-blood Highlands in thousands of years. I think it's really cool. This is what they look like then. Garth is a good example. Oh, what a windy day, or as Winnie the Pooh would say, blustery day. So Highland cattle. What's another trait of Highland cattle? Why should I get them? Well, they're highly adaptable to different climates. No, they have long hair. They have two coats. They have the inner coat, which keeps them nice and warm. They have the outer coat, which sheds off water. But they shed really well in the summertime, and I wish I could have. Well, I may be able to. If I can find some pictures, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, a lot of mine have already shed off their winter coat. It's just middle of April right now, and they look totally different than they did 2 months ago. So yes, they will adapt to any climate. I see it all the time where people have Highlands for sale, and they specify that they will not sell to southern states, which is just ridiculous. If you want to grow the breed, you have to sell to whoever wants to buy your cattle. They will adapt. They adapt fine. I have several that I've purchased that came from northern climates that have done super well. The heat doesn't bother them. The humidity doesn't really bother them. They do get hot, but we have this. And if you have this, a pond, someplace for them to get into, and you have that, kind of a wood line, trees, shade for them to lay in, they'll lay in that all day long, or they'll soak in the pond most of the day. And then they'll come out at night and graze. Pardon me for a minute. Sorry, had to open the gate. Didn't have enough hands. Anyhow, yeah, they will come out at night when the sun goes down, or late in the evening, and graze all night. And I'll tell you, when I bought my first three, I had dreams of sitting on my porch during the summer days and sitting out here and watching my cattle graze. And it took me some getting used to figure out that they're not coming out when it's hot. They're going to stay in the shade. But late in the evenings, they do come out. I do get to watch them, and it's very well worth it. So my project for yesterday was this. Yep, not the cow dung. Planted some grass. This is where the cows feed most of the fall and winter and early spring, and they just tear it up. So always plant some grass. We were supposed to have had some storms last night, some heavy rains, severe thunderstorms. We even had a severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah. There. Settled the dust is about all it did. Hopefully it knocked enough of the grass seeds down into the ground, and they will go ahead and sprout. We do have more rain coming later in the week, so that'll help. See if I can find a good non-muddy place to cross, since I still got my Sunday boots on. Summertime shade. They love it up in here. My daughter's horse is kind of taking half of it away for right now, but it is what it is. They still got plenty of shade to lay up in. Let's go down here and see how things look in the lower field. Hey, bossy. Came out here a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Sprayed all the thistle bushes. See, I missed some, but it looks like most of them have died and were eaten. see most of them have died. I see a few that I've missed. Give me something to do tomorrow. Come down here and get the rest of them. At least the ones that haven't already sent their seed out. If you don't know what a thistle bush is, there it is. They will take over a field in just a couple years if you let them. So, see, my grass is starting to grow. Not by leaps and bounds, but at least the grass is starting to grow instead of the weeds. Hey, crooked horn. Ooh, it's wet right there. And walking around out here is good exercise. And we all know I need the exercise. I've slacked off for about a year. Man, we got more rain than I thought we got. But, I don't know. Grass is trying to grow. Cows are trying to eat it as fast as it's growing. Aren't you, girls? I fertilized it last week. Oh, once it warms up enough, it stays warm at night, that ought to kickstart the grass growing. Okay. Well, I want to say thanks for watching. This is definitely a Scottish Highland adventure. I'm glad to be able to take y'all along with me. Not a whole lot of exciting stuff going on. Getting ready for hay season. We might be able to make something out of that. Other than that, we're just waiting on at least one calf to come. Probably not till next month. And cutting hay for next winter. So, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell button. You'll get notices when I post a new video, which hopefully I'll have time to do more of them this summer. See y'all next time.